Hello friends, it's me Sherm with Green here. I hear the train in the background. I have been fighting that for this entire time. This is my third time trying to record this intro. I'm just gonna get this done. Forget the world outside. This is what we're focusing on right here. This is the meat potatoes and all the fixins and everything, and that train sucks. Things that we worked on this week has mostly been getting this section in here done, the top of zone one. Let me show you that. So she's gonna look a little bit different right now. Okay. Whoa, she's cool. A little bit of spoilers for the week ahead here. But she looks a little rusty. I promise she's not. So we got some rust treatment spray that I sprayed over this entire floor and all inside of these gutters and everything. And it's worked really well. I haven't had rust at all since I did this. I went ahead, sanded everything down with 220 grit sandpaper to start prepping it to prime today. So I'm actually going to prime this whenever I'm done recording this video. I couldn't give y'all too much of a spoiler for the coming weeks, okay? But I'm really excited about this. It's taken a little bit to prep this whole section, just because there's so many like notes. You can see how hard it is for me to talk in person. I'm still getting used to this style of content, guys. Let me know if y'all like this, and I'll keep making more of them just because I'm having fun doing this. Anyways, it's been really hard to sand all of this stuff down because I can't get like a regular hand sander in like a crack like this, you know. And yes, there's still some paint lying around. I've made sacrifices with that. I'm going to have to be okay with these because ultimately they're going to be underneath seats. You're not going to see a lot of this. And some of these corners are just way too hard to get into. So I'm not worrying about it. It's going to be fine. It'll prime over nice and easy. These channels here for the seats, I wanted to like completely strip these all the way down, and I want to keep them stripped down. So I'm gonna have to end up like sealing these up somehow, and then I don't know how I'm gonna end up doing that. Let me know if you have any recommendations on how I keep these guys like bare metal plain, or if I should paint them. I don't know. But there's gonna be a lot of contact with the seats anyways. They're gonna get scraped down, so maybe I just don't even worry about it and let the seat do the work. But you can see we've got some stuff taped up right there. Did that last night. Did some stuff in the shop, which I'll show you at the end of this video. Something I'm going to be doing with these long form videos is I'm going to show you guys kind of the stuff that we worked on the past week, give you all a little bit more detail about what it took for that kind of work to happen, and then give you all little sneak peeks of the stuff that's coming up in the next week or so, you know. Just give you all kind of an idea of like where the project's headed, because not everything is explained in my little short form videos. You don't always get like the full picture of the plans for the bus in those short form videos. I'll try and do it every so often, like with like a 1 month update. That was a really good excuse to kind of go a little bit deeper into like what it's taken to do this kind of work here. But yeah, just going over recapping stuff and then explaining further thinking, because I've got this bus planned out really deep in my head and kind of my next steps for like the next couple of months. I don't want to give too much away, but I've got a lot of plans on how to keep myself busy working on this thing and be the most productive that I can. In painting this section specifically, like I almost got carried away and started going up these pillars here and including this and then getting all of this inside the door jamb and everything. And then that could have expanded into like, okay, well, let me go ahead, get down here into the exterior. And I could have done all of this, but I decided against it just to keep things simple. And I found this seam right here and I was like, you know what? I think this will be good enough right here. We'll kind of tape this off here and like put some masking over, cover up the new front suspension that we've got put in, and all of this section that we've already painted. So I'm going to end up taping this off here soon, covering that completely up, and then we're just going to prime this flat surface here. I do have the sides and the backs of these wheel tubs ground down, excuse me. You can see them a little bit right there. They're all ground down, and those are going to be ready for priming too. We're going to come down here to this lip here, all the way up to here, and then I'm having to draw an arbitrary line right here at the pillar, just because I could have gone like to right here and then just done like this little lip right down here, and then oh my gosh, I could have gutted all of this inside of here and primed all of this, and then where does the seam stop? Where does it stop? And then I end up doing the entire bus, and it's hard to keep myself at bay because that's all I want to do is just like, oh my gosh, it would look so nice to just completely sand the entire side of the bus, and we're getting ahead of ourselves. We stick to one section, it's easier to see the progress because what'll end up happening is, okay, I go to sand. I sand here, I go up to here, and I'm like, oh, well, I can sand this here. And oh man, there's a piece of, metal that needs to be replaced here. Okay, let me do that. And then, oh my gosh, hold on. There's even more metal that needs to be patched down here. And then, oh my gosh, I need to rebuild this. And then you can see where we start getting a little hectic, a little crazy. So singling in, focusing on zone one here is the play. And it's been working really well so far, as you can see. I mean, I'm never gonna get sick of these beauty shots, man. This is freaking awesome. But anyways, back to this. Getting up in here, I've had to make some sacrifices, like I said. Leave some of this paint in here, and I mean, green's not going to be a show car by any means. I want her mostly to just be rust free. And I'm trying to do everything like to the best of my ability with a few things I'm willing to give up quality on. And that's mostly just because I want to get this project done in a certain amount of time. We've already had to push back when we wanted to travel on our road trip, just because this has taken a lot longer than we initially thought. And that's okay. We originally had planned to leave on our road trip for summer of 2026, and I wanted to have all of the body work done by the end of this year, 2025. And as you can see, that's that's not happening. The problem has mostly been money. I've been shifting around some jobs, and I finally got a nice new job. I'm working on campers, which I freaking love. So I've got a lot of access to a lot of great minds, not only of like how to better work on campers, but like how to better build out green here. I truly, my wife and I are positioning ourselves in every way possible to work on this bus. Even in my career, which I love campers in general. I love camping. I love specifically like van dwelling. That's kind of where my niche is. I love the sprinter vans and all that stuff. But there's I couldn't go travel around the country without green. I grew up with her, so it just feels right, and this is how this is going to be. Again, you guys are coming on that roller coaster with me. These videos are a little kind of ebb and flow. I'm still trying to figure out how to manage the flow, because I usually script out all of my daily shorts. I mean, it's easier for me that way, just because I can come out here, I can set up a camera, and then I can just work. I've seen some people who do the talking in the middle of the videos, and it's like, dude, I would get so sidetracked doing that. I would get absolutely so focused on like setting up the camera and what to say and talking and talking, and I wouldn't get any work done. I would just be talking to the camera, and I don't like that. So it does not work for me, at least. It does not work for me. Um, but as for things we're sacrificing on in here, it has mostly just been like little paint globs. Nothing crazy that you're not going to see that. I very well could have like cut these welds right here, folded this up, and then got up underneath, because there's a little platform up underneath here, and I could have like come in here and ground all that down and made this completely rust neutralized, but I settled for spraying some of that rust neutralizer spray inside of there, and like I'm happy with that. That's going to be a fine coating. Maybe I'll try and get a spray rattle can in there to coat a little bit. Not sure. But that's one of the sacrifices I've had to make, is just like I can't like fine tooth comb every little piece of this. Especially, oh my gosh, inside of these guys, this is an absolute pain in here. I'm gonna end up putting some PR15 inside of there to just, it'll be easier to brush stuff on in there instead of shoving my big old spray can, my proper like paint gun in there and like hit every little corner, and just, it wouldn't work. I already know it's not going to work, so I'm not even going to bother. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. We've got everything taped off here on the underside. It's really cool looking under here. it's really cool at night because you just see like, oh my gosh, it's all blue under here, not to mention like the blue walls on the sides. Hey, right on cue, huh? But yep. And then once all of this is painted, this has kind of just been like a side quest here. I'm trying to get green back on the ground here. It would just make working on the back section a little easier, because I also want to jack up the backside. I want to jack up this backside here, and I want to start working towards, you know, this back section here and into the engine bay a little bit. It's been a while since I've shown this, but you can kind of see in here, it is a mess. It's really bad. So having this backside jacked up would, shoot, even just having this backside like back on the ground, I can just scoot up underneath there and I can sit in here and grind all of this stuff pretty easily. Like I could see this getting done in less than a week, just grinding flush, and then covering with Pure 15. I don't think there's any metal work that really needs to be done back here, at least on the inside here. The top of the bay here, you can see we've got a good couple of holes right here. That one's intentional. If you own a bus, you know what that is, and yeah, it's to access the top of the fuel tank so I can reach the sender unit. But shoot, even in me talking like right now directly to the camera, you can see how easy it is to get carried away. Like I'm just noticing this right now. It's so easy to get carried away with all the next stuff, all what I have to do in the future, and trying to think about everything that's going on, and just focus on the one thing at a time. Focus on the one thing at a time. Right in there. We're working on that. Oh, that's a cool shot. But yeah, we're working on that section right now. And we focus on that until it's done. Because worrying about all of this other stuff right now and like, oh my gosh, I have to get metal there. How am I going to shape this? And oh my gosh, rust spot here. And oh, this needs to be rebuilt. And oh, I need this new part. I don't need that yet because I'm focusing on this right here. We're focusing on this right here. Is there a wife? It's a wife. Oh, that's so cute. You want to talk to the camera?
Hi, camera.
She made something. That's so cute. Fun. I love that. I love you.
I love you.
Mm.
Are you live?
No, I'm not live, but
Oh.
I'm recording. Nice. Love you. I love my wife. She's awesome. Tell her I said that. I'm going to show y'all one more thing before we go. I'm not going to show you too much, but I'm just going to kind of give you a visualization. Bang. Those are cool. This is the only shot you get. We're just cleaning parts, that's all. We focus on this right here. We get this done, and then we'll move to the next section. Back here. My goal right now is to have this section here primed and good by the end of the year. I want to have all of this primed and ready. The insides of here painted with PR15. I want all of this to be ready for like the rest of the installs and stuff that need to be done down here. We'll get her back on the ground, and then we'll start worrying about zone 2 here. All of this framework down here, cleaning up the sides there. I've got a mod that I want to do to the back here. Just, that's the goal right now. Those are our short-term goals. Longer-term goals, we're getting this bus back on the road. She's going to be ready to drive. She's going to take us around the entire US. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. This is a transition to the end. That was really good. The sun's right in your eyes. I'm going to move this way. That's better. All right, you guys. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go get to work. I'm going to get that front area painted, and it's going to be a great rest of the day. Don't forget to go work on your own project. Follow to see me turn this bus into a mean, green van life machine, baby. I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.